Hello, this is Crandall, and in this short video, we're going to talk about qualifications for new government small business loans. Now, when you're talking about conventional loans and government loans, these are mostly SBA loans. And there's a common myth that these loans come from the government or come from SBA. That's not actually the case. These type of loans actually come from conventional banks like Chase, Bank of America that you're used to, the big banks. And then what happens is they're actually guaranteed or insured by SBA. So this means if you were to ever default on the loan, that SBA guarantees like 90% of the loan, meaning they will absorb the risk, meaning they will actually pay back the money that you default on, or like 90% of it. So as a result of this, these loans are very difficult to qualify for, more difficult than most alternative financing because you've got SBA involved and the lender. So you've really got two underwriting standards that you have to actually pass. So in this video, we're going to go over and talk about some of the things that you're going to need to get approved for these type of government loans. One of which is a business lease. If you rent your property, if you don't lease your property, then you're going to need to supply a mortgage or evidence that you own it. You're also going to need to supply business and personal bank statements. Both will be reviewed. They're typically looking for about 6 months worth of history. And any certifications, licenses you have, licenses in your county, your state, for your industry, for example. You're also going to have a history of all loans you ever secured for your business is going to be asked for. And they're going to want collateral, usually for 50 to 100% of whatever you're borrowing. And you're going to have to supply proof of that actual collateral. Now, you're also going to need to supply a lot of legal documents. So depending on the specific requirements, you might need to supply, for example, the licenses we talked about, the articles of incorporation, copies of any contracts you have with third parties, any franchise agreements and commercial leases that you have will all be asked for. Now, beyond that, you're also going to need to supply any personal background information, even resumes of all owners of the business, a detailed business plan. And again, the detail of that plan will ultimately determine your approval or denial. Your business credit report. They're going to look at both all three, your consumer credit, your business credit, and your bank credit. So don't even think about applying for an SBA or government type loan without making sure that you have really good personal credit with no blemishes. The same with your business credit, and you've got about 10,000 or more in your bank account to have the highest bank rating you can actually have. They're going to want to see 3 years of business and personal tax returns. And this is very important because when you're talking about government loans, then the net profit on your tax returns is what really matters. A lot of these loans, how much you get lent depends on whatever net profits that you have. And they also want to see that your business is growing, that you're increasing your net profits from year to year. And they're also going to want a business overview and history. So they're going to want a history of the business, its challenges, and an explanation of why the loan is needed, what it will do for you, what you're going to use the actual money for. And again, as I did mention before, you're going to need to have a personal credit report with no blemishes on there. And this, what you're seeing here, is exactly from SBA's website. This is a quote where they say inaccuracies and blemishes on your report can hurt your chances of getting approved. It's critical you try to clear these up before beginning the application process. So again, what they're telling you here is that you must have excellent personal credit with no derogatory items to have any chance of getting approved. And again, you really need to do exactly the same thing with your business credit reports also. So listen, this is a very short video on this topic. On our YouTube channel, we have 30-minute to hour-long videos that do a couple things for you. One, explain in depth all the qualifications for these type of government small business loans. And also, we give you an introduction to a lot of alternative loan sources that aren't government loans but are much easier to qualify for, a lot of which have very good terms. So there's a few things you really should do. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out some of our 30 to hour-minute long webinars and videos that we really dive in depth into these topics. Also, grab your free resource. So somewhere on this video, something will pop up that will give you access to a free guide, a free resource, a free qualification. Those type of things are designed to help make it easier for you to get money for your business. So again, this video was intended to be a short video. Make sure you check out our channel for more in-depth information. And again, this is Crandall. Thank you very much for taking the time to check out this video.